These are quite expensive because they're seriously high-level ones. Of course,
if I sell my mouth, I'll have enough for that.
Exactly.
What'd you think?
The Barracuda is a cool-looking one. It really depends if you want to go down the... Both of them are quite aggressive mouth parts. That top row are more social mouth parts. Generally, obviously, as you can imagine, the carnival mouth parts.
No, give me back my head!
Yeah, you're fine. The eyes are obviously on the mouth, so if you sell the mouth, you'll lose the eyes.
Oh.
So just slide them onto your body. I say you don't lose anything. You can just put them on the new thing. Yeah, carnival mouths tend towards aggression rather than sociability. Man, you are one ugly bastard.
My eyeballs are literally in my
mouth.
Mouth. Can I make that smaller?
Yeah, mouse. Just point it at the mouse wheel. You've also got access to a fair few new eyes as well.
I might look at some new eyes because I want them pink.
You can also point. You can point. If you hold that circle, yeah, you can change the direction they point.
Oh, the doctor just sprayed me in the face. Someone's been on a lot of beer this evening. Thank you.
Sorry, I went and you were there.
No, you leant forward and went.
It was funny, and then there was some slight. Wanted the news, not the weather.
Think.
Oh, cool lizard eye. Got the scrutin eye. I like that one, the lizard one.
What is it?
Decoration. It looks kind of cool. Oh, you like the frilly thing that spits in your man's face in Jurassic Park?
I'm thinking they protect my eyeballs.
I like it. I'll allow it.
What do you mean you'll allow it? It's my fucking art design, bitch.
Oh, well, you're basically God here. Of course, yeah, you can angle it, you can rotate it, and you can size it with the mouse wheel, as you can everything else. Just, if you take the arrow and drag it in the other direction.
Well.
I almost wish we had a face cam here, because your face is just like... you just go something new, you're just like, cool! This is one of those things, much like any character creator, this one you can do particularly well by just min-maxing everything, can be outrageous.
I'm so cute! I was supposed to be ugly, but look at me! I mean, I have a weird butt, but other than that, I'm adorable. Okay.
You've got a really derpy facial expression, though.
I know! I know, it's awesome!
You've not got a great deal of DNA left.
Ooh, do I want to go for locust legs?
Oh, I would approve of that. But then again, I work on locusts for a living. Oh, cool little locust legs. I love it.
Nah, I don't like them.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Sorry.
Those are arms.
Ideally not for walking. Where have my legs gone?
You took them off. You sold them for locust legs.
Can I get them back?
Yeah, if you go back onto the non-locust legs page, those ones at the bottom are all different types of legs. It shows you a shape for them, but they're all essentially the same. As you can see, if you build it on it, you then have various anchor points on the legs if you pointed it, which will change the shape of them and where the joints are. There is not really much limit. Maybe move them out slightly, the feet slightly further apart. Not the, oh, put the feet back, the actual, like the ball joint. Oh, and that's the ankle. Okay. Fucking fine. Looks like that's what we're going for.
Look at me, I'm adorable. Can I run? Yeah, I have some really weird, I'm going to have some ankle problems later in evolution, but...
Probably fairly soon in evolution, I would suspect. If you hold, if you see how it runs.
Ow.
Just click and hold in a direction.
Look at that, I look fantastic.
If you press any of these buttons at the bottom, they all do various poses and shit. Hold on a sec. Have you got the creepy... Oh, you haven't got the creepy and cute on this, so you can't do some cool stuff.
I like it.
Nice. So, the 4 types of attack, because you're clearly going down the slightly aggressive route, the 4 types of attack tend to come from associated body parts. So, bite will come from mouths, charge will come usually from feet, strike will come from graspers, which is what this game calls hands, and spit, of course, comes from poison organs, which you haven't gone for yet.
Yep.
These options are all there, though.
Yeah. Fucking look at me, I'm so cool. I'm like a derpy dinosaur. This is so much fun. Look at my little tiny eggs.
I'm glad you're enjoying this game. I absolutely love this game. Like I will. This is one of those games where I will occasionally just come back after like. It's interesting. Apparently, the last time I played this game was January 2016, when I played it for, according to Origin, 12 hours solid. So I basically sat down one day and was just like, I'm going to play Spore again. and did from start to finish, essentially. And it's just one of those games you can occasionally just return to and just be like, yeah. Right, while we're here, go into social mode.
Oh, stop.
Social mode. Yep. Select one of your compatriots, your conspecifics, and select the sing power. Or just double click on them, that works too. Probably not the baby. Oh no, you don't want the baby, it's fine. Now, in order to impress an ally, you have to respond to what they do with what they do. So if he's singing, so you need to respond by singing. Singing is all he can do, it's all you can do. You've impressed him. You now have an ally. So he will appear in the... Wow. It's going to give you a little cutscene showing off how happy you both are. So he will do whatever you do. If you want to socialise, he'll socialise with you and make you more powerful. Hello, friend. You've added a creature to your pack. Hunting, singing, or dancing around the meadow. You lead, they will follow. So if you want to be social, he will help you with that. If you want to attack, he will fight by your side.
Can I have more than one buddy?
Not yet. See these markers there? Mm-hmm. More DNA, you get to those markers. Each one gets you another squad mate until you can get 5 at the end, I believe. You can be a proper... The bad genetics crew. Oh. Mouse wheel as well zooms mouse camera in and out, I believe. I think.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Oh, parts. A lot of parts, actually. 3 of them. Hobbits. 4 hobbits. Ooh, that's a little bonus thing that gives you extra health. Might be worth it. I think there's a little crest as well that might go with you. There's a 3rd one up to the right there.
Cool.
Oh, you got an horse. It's annoying when you get the sensors that don't do anything.
I'm really sad that you only have sight.
Yeah, it does kind of suck, I know what you mean. You should be able to get like vibration and shit like that. You've gone in social mode.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay, I thought it was deliberate. I thought we were being nice and friendly, but no.
They look too much like me, I have to eat them.
That's how it works. That's evolution, ladies and gentlemen.
I know! I know this. Oh, go eat the babies. Oh, that's awful.
You're a terrible, terrible person. You're killing the Tigmaizen. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't even kill it, you just left it wounded. Oh no, you killed it. You absolutely murdered the shit out of it. You got some graspers for it. That's cool.
It was too similar to me, I had to die.
You're like a reverse fascist. Fascists kill people who are different from them. You kill people who are too similar. You're a powerful force for diversity.
Yeah, especially when we're competing over resources.
Well, competing over the planet Ankh.
Exactly.
Bit of a Discworld fan, are we?
Don't know what gave it away.
Unfortunately, you can't name planets later on this, because otherwise you should totally call the moon Morpork, but you can't do that, unfortunately.
No, but I might call some creatures like the Vimes or something. You haven't come across Vimes yet, have you?
Only through the Discworld board game.
I've played that.
It's not
okay,
that
I've
fun.
befriended these guys because they're weird birds.
You didn't befriend them, you just didn't murder them. There's some parts there.
I think you and I have very interesting and separate definitions of befriending in this game.
Fair. Fat blue bird, whatever they're called.
Eat the...
They definitely look like one of my creations. They might be, I can't quite remember. If there's anything that looks like a Pokemon, it tends to have been either my creation or I downloaded it.
Probably knowing you. Go round the tree, dickhead.
So aggressive. Oh, here we go. Oh, these things are in pupae.
Ooh.
They'll come out at night. For now, they're impermeable.
Oh, that's annoying.
There's a part there, though, to your left. And there's another nest there as well.
Where?
There you go. And once you gather a certain amount of DNA as well, I think it happens 3 times over the creature stage, your species will migrate to a new nest.
Cool.
So you'll have to follow a migration pathway, and then you're on a new part of the map.
Sounds good to me.
But the map is essentially infinite as well.
Good.
Oh, lovely little things. Oh, they're so cute. They're e-call.
They're very cute, but they're very fast. I want that.
Jesus. Well. God, you're brutal in this.
Yeah.
Jesus. You're a terrible bastard. Oh, their species didn't last long. Holy fuck. You're kind of hungry, so you might want to snack on some of the remains.
Oh, did I not?
No. See your orange bar on the right's a bit depleted. Not massively. Oh. Just let it run. There you go. You're up to full again. Okay, now you're just rubbing it in.
Waste not, want not. Come on,
Jesus.
doctor. Alright, last nest.
Last? There's
In the immediate vicinity?
Yeah, fair. Oh, look at that big boy. He looks like a spud with an eye.
He does. He looks diverse. I like him.
Right. Are you going to try and be social, or still going to be a dick?
Alright, let's try being social.
So, they will do a thing at you, you need to imitate that thing back at them. Your only options at the moment are sing, so you better hope they sing. If you do the same thing as them, you'll impress them. If you don't do the same thing, you won't impress them as much. If you click on it and activate sing. Now, they may band together. There you go, it's singing, respond by singing. You see those meters at the top? You need to get them to meet either in the middle or on their half, which you've done, so you're fine. I think these guys can only sing, so you're grand. That's one of them impressed. Do that with 2 other individuals, and you'll do it. Much like how if you kill the alpha, you'll gain parts. If you befriend the alpha, you'll gain parts as well.
Cool.
Much as how the alpha is harder to kill, the alpha is harder to befriend. You should be fine here, because it seems these guys are only capable of song, and obviously you can only... Oh no, he's doing a pose. You can't do pose at the moment, but you can sing again at him, and you've got 2 of you helping, so obviously you're doing twice as much social as he is.
Not good enough.
You're getting there. He'll still... If you click again... There you go, you still got him.
Yay!
Oh, and you got a really handy thing, the ichthyosaur. Gives you the ability to sprint. It's handy.
Awesome, that's what I wanted. Do I need to befriend the 3rd one?
Yep. 1 more to ally, and then you'll get the same amount of DNA as if you'd killed them.
I didn't know that.
Yep, no, it's exactly the same. It just... You do kind of have to specialise, because most likely parts won't be good at both. If you wanted to go down more the social route, we can talk when you next evolve about social parts. There you go, you made an ally. You got protubers, which will give you the charm power, which is another social power.
Awesome.
They were using charm against you. Did you see that thing where they went... And they like waggled their butt at you? You'd have the option of doing that.
Cool, let's go home. Am I ready to...
Yeah, you got 118 DNA, so you can do a
DNA.
fair bit of evolution. These guys, now that they're your allies as well, you'll notice their map on the map they appear as a smiley face.
Yay.
If you wanted, you could have one of them in your pack instead of one of your own species. Or as well as if you got to higher things. The guy who's in your species, if you point at his face there,
Sorry.
were you to press the X, you could dismiss him and get another species instead. Entirely down to you. Don't do Raging Roar. There's your leading lad. That one there. Are you sticking with the name Bad Genetics?
Yes!
Love it.
I was supposed to be creating this ugly creature. And
I'm
it's turned
hoping
out
you
so
come up
cute.
with actual episode titles for this.
Probably.
The Rise of Bad Genetics.
Oh, I
Stuff like
think
that.
it's the bad pun that is more your realm, if I'm honest.
You're editing this.
Yes, I am.
That came out of your mouth!
Why not?
Oh, God, you're like an overpositive. What the thing? Okay, so if you go into the details bit, which is the far right tab, these will give you social powers. Charm. Actually, not necessarily, like Osteoflippy gives you health. That, I believe... So there's 4 social powers. Sing tends to come from mouths. Charm comes from extra parts. Pose comes from graspers, so hands. And dance comes from feet. So each type of thing can provide either a social or an aggressive power.
Okay.
You've got quite a high level bite, that's about it. Obviously you've got a charge as well. You've also got a fair amount of DNA that you've got access to. Most, as I say,
I've got the most expensive mouth aside from this scary looking thing, right?
Yeah, and that just gives you more bite and health. I think if you put in the top ones, I think they give you... they're still not... Basically, Sing is never really going to be in a carnivore's repertoire, unfortunately. But obviously there's nothing stopping you doing that. Like, you've got feet holes, so you could put some feet on and get some dancing abilities. Not the arms, the actual feet or hands.
You mean this?
No, on the next 2 tabs are hands and feet. You've only got the default feet at the moment here. These are actually hands, and you've not got arms at the moment.
I want some arms.
Okay, these are all feats, so you can see what they give you. Jump is handy, dance, speed, charge, sneak, all sorts. So one of the things the game gives you is it rewards you based on what you go for. If you haven't invested in feet at the moment, so it's not giving you foot parts, the more, if you invest in, say, the web waddle, you will be fairly likely to get the next one along and the next one along like that. It can tell what you're going for and rewards you accordingly.
I want good running, so...
So one of the ones that gives you sprint, I think the Clopity does sprint and charge. And that's quite fast, but charge. But it depends whether you want to go down the social or aggressive route, really. Because I think the Geckonator, yeah, does... Oh no, there's definitely a social foot that also does sprint. I think it's the Hippity, that one. 2 poor even, yeah, so that does decent speed and also dance. So it really depends if you want to go down the charging, attacking, or the social dancing route, really.
I want to go down the... very fast runner, but also social.
Okay, then what's that one on the top? That's probably the best one, because that's not got as much dance, but it's got more sprint. So you'll be pretty fast on those fuckers. Got a fair bit more DNA, so you can add some extra parts on if you want.
Maybe hands.
Okay, so you'll need arms first, which are in this section. So you can either have regular or exoskeleton if you were to go on the exoskeleton bit. You don't have to. I'm just putting the option there.
Oh, that looks quite cool though. Ooh.
Obviously, you can resize everything and move where the joints are as well. Everything is, as you probably gathered by now, pretty fucking flexible in this game. It's kind of this game's thing. Actually, it's entirely this game's thing. There's actually a version of this that's called, I think it's a mobile one even. It's on PC. There's a sub-version of it that's just called Spore Creature Creator. And all it is the creator. It doesn't have the rest of the game. You just create creatures and you can just look at, you can basically do the test drive thing. And it's good fun, as you can imagine, actually. You can spend a lot of time actually just designing creatures here. So for now you've just got the default graspers, but you could obviously buy special graspers, which can either get pose is the social one, strike is the aggressive one, and also these are like the trap fist will give you health as well and stuff like that. So
I like it.
Oh, you would.
Strike and pose, come on.
Level 1 on both, as opposed to level 2 on 1. That's the kind of trade-off, but no harm in being a generalist, absolutely. See, that one gives you pose level 1, but also health level 1.
Do I want health level 1?
You've not really died a great deal, so.
Yeah, I kind of care more about attack.
And this way they'll give you both. They'll give you both options, so, and it looks cool. Maybe rotate them around a little bit so they're like pointed inwards. They look. Well, it's down to you. Oh my god. That's just ungodly. Jesus
You
Christ.
say that as though that would ever stop me from doing it.
Have some decency, Spread.
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't
God.
know what to do with it.
I love how he's got these massive butch arms and tiny little spindly fingers on the end of it.
I know, and also you're spraying on me again. But Jesus. Alright. Okay. Is there a way to make those smaller?
Absolutely, mouse wheel. Mouse wheel on any joint or part will make it bigger or smaller. Why have you gone a bit too buff?
But yeah.
It's got tiny little things. So you can rotate, and I think you can angle the claws on the hand. If you click on the hand. Oh, you're resetting the ankles to a non-stupid position. Click on the hand. Okay, you can just rotate it. Some of them you can extend. Oh my god.
Come on, that would be so cool!
Yeah, I like it actually. Oh my god. Oh, it's creepy.
You're creepy.
Hold on, can you extend the jaw out at all, like forwards?
I think that's as far as it goes.
Oh no, it's not! You can also give it an underbite or an overbite.
Let's not be preposterous. How?
That top one.
No.
Fair.
Oh, it just turns it into a whale.
And then the side one does thickness. Nice. I like the colour scheme you've got, so that's pretty handy.
I do, but
probably
I think the hands are a little bit ridiculous.
And I might reduce that also. Oh, actually, no, the final. Okay. The final joint between the hand and the wrist is dependent on hand size.
Yeah.
Cool. So you've now got access to bite, charge, and strike on the aggressive skills, and sing, dance, and pose on the social skills.
But no charm.
No charm. You can add charm bits on if you want. You've still got a thing for it, so it'll be on the details on the far right. Far right.
That's left.
There we go. Some of these will give you charm. Some will give you charm and like jump. Ah, you've already got jump, you don't need that. So that will give you charm level 1. Charm level 2 even. It's a little butt tail. Remember, you can rotate the... Oh, you can put it on your elbows. Yeah, you can rotate the camera as well with the right stick. Okay, I think you get a fair few options with these for like sizing them as well. This is getting outrageous. I love it.
Screw you.
I love it.
This is so much fun.
I'd make them bigger.
I know you
Like
would.
mouse wheel bigger.
No, there is nothing required in making them... Oh, no, that's my knees.
Are they knees?
Screw you, they're knees.
Actually, they are. Yeah, they're the equivalent of a knee joint.
No, it's not. It's a mouse wheel.
Oh, does it not? Sure, point to the main body of it.
I've got it highlighted. Look.
It's not highlighted, it's pointing that it usually does it. Hold on. Yeah, you can absolutely mouse wheel them.
Oh!
I think you were pointing a bit that was too thin for it to register.
Ow.
Sorry, kicked you.
It's okay, I enjoy it.
Fucking eyes.
I love those eyes! Screw you, those eyes are fantastic.
Kill me!
Stop it! It's a very happy creature.
Every moment I live is agony.